Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video tutorial. This will be board number 12, which also deals with the same direction cannons, Filedvs Chariot versus Deferred Chariot. Please go through the earlier videos if you have not, and because this is a continuation of another major opening line. So without further ado, let us begin. C2 equals to 5, central cannon, same direction cannons, Filedvs Chariot, Deferred Chariot. H8 plus 7, H2 plus 3. Now, so far, this moves will be the moves given thus far will be similar to the previous board. Now, in this board, instead of P7 plus 1, which was played earlier, Red would develop his left chariot immediately as a rank chariot. Now, this would follow the tenets of Xiangqi opening theory, whereby it is advocated to develop the chariots as early as possible. And also this happens to be one of the more commonly used lines or attack for red. When red plays R9 equals to 1, usually black would counter with C2 equals to 1 so that he could develop his right chariot as a Filedvs Chariot, since red had developed his chariot as a rank chariot. Now, if he chose to move P3 plus 1, red would attack with R9 equals to 6, A4 plus 5, and start attacking. Once the advisor was moved, red will start attacking R2 plus 6. R2 equals to 3 to prevent black from playing each P7 plus 1. Black protects the pawn and also threatens to trade chariots if need be. Black can move the horse over here. C8 plus 4. R9 equals 7 to trade chariots. And red would have the advantage as he would now have 3 major pieces that have crossed the river, while black only has only 1 horse and they cannot do much at the moment. Red will be prepared to play R6 equals to 7, etc. as many possible combinations to attack, so red would have the advantage. So that is why P3 plus 1 for the double-headed snake pawns is not a good idea. And the main reason for this is because black had not developed his chariots. If he had developed his chariots as a rank chariot, he could support the double-headed snake pawns. And this would be the theme of another major opening system that has been done. So please refer to same direction cannons, Filedvs Chariot versus rank chariot, whereby black would go for the double rank chariot variations. So P3 plus 1 is not a good idea. Instead, C2 equals to 1 to allow for development of the black chariot. Now at this point in time, black would have 2 options of playing this position. The first would be R2 plus 4, the second would be R9 equals to 6. Now, when playing R2 plus 4, red patrols the riverbank. This is a steadfast approach, and this move will actually sound black out. And in this variation, black would play R1 equals to 2. This is the correct choice because black will want to develop his chariot also. Now, this would be black's best bet at fighting for the initiative. So what would happen if black offered to trade chariots? Now what would happen if red decided to black decided to offer a trade of chariots as planned? Now this would not be a good idea at this point in time because red would now have the option of playing C2 equals to 8 to stop black from playing R1 equals to 2. Again, black would have trouble developing his chariot, and black's earlier C2 equals to 1, this move will become very inefficient, and red could start attacking very fast, very quickly, because the black chariot cannot do much at this point. Perhaps this would be his best attack, but red can do many things now. So R1 equals to 2 is advocated to prevent R2 equals to 8 from happening. And red would offer, since his initial plans did not work out, he would now formulate another plan by trading chariots. So again, red would put black to the test again. Now, other than this move, it was suggested that red could also consider r2 equals to 7, which is also considered sound. Now, with p3 plus 1, black would simply accept the trade of pawns, and this is the correct move. Now, r2 plus 4 would not be a good idea at this point because red will play r9 equals to 6, trade of chariots, and because now the chariot was over here, even if the pawn, red will sacrifice the pawn, but he could play r4 plus 6 to attack, so red will be faster in pushing the horse across the river, and he could start attacking, so red would have the advantage at this point in time. So that is why r2 plus 4 is not a good idea in view of red's r9 equals to 6. So red would accept, threaten the horse. Black would attack something of the xqinenglish formation defense. r3 plus 4, r5 equals to 7, giving up the elephant. But no, instead, red will attack very aggressively, capturing the central pawn. And as can be seen, red will now capture the horse and be prepared to gain material. c7 equals to 5. And red will move the chariot out of harm's way. As can be seen at this point in time, red had already amassed a huge advantage. He would have 2 chariots, 2 cannons, 1 horse. Black would have 2 chariots, 2 cannons, 1 horse, but the position of black's cannon was not good. The horse was vulnerable to capture, and red could always threaten to checkmate with r9 equals to 6. So black would use his chariot to trade material, but red will have none of it, and he would play r9. He would play r9 c5 plus 4 instead. Trade some more material, and after trading material, p3 plus 1, both colors will fight for it. But unfortunately, black would now have seized the advantage, and that is why p7 plus 1 would be considered a good idea. So let us go to variation B, whereby r9 equals to 6 was played. r1 equals to 2, p7 plus 1, r2 plus 6, c8 minus 1. Now this is one of the latest counters, against black's r2 plus 6. In the past, it was common to play c8 equals to 9. Black would develop his chariot, r2 plus 4, threaten the horse, protect, and it would be a standoff for both colors. So spatial wise, black would have more space to move. Black's position is a little bit congested, but it would be a standoff at the moment. So r9 plus 1, c8 equals to 7 to start attacking. c2 plus 2 to pin. Red doubles up and still allows his chariot cannon to attack. r9 equals to 2, attack, capture, and black would refuse to trade chariots. Now, this was given in the book, but it will appear that it would be better for black to have accepted the trade, because now the cannon would jump the elephant will be captured, and red gains the elephant when it has a slight advantage in this situation. So again, the situation has become quite complicated. So this sums up today's board. Now let us go through the board from the eyes of black. Central cannon, Filed Chariot, Deferred Chariot. Both colors develop their horses as proper horses. r9 plus 1, one of the major ways that red can attack. c2 equals to 1, since during chariot, black will develop his Filed Chariot and attack this flank. This will be the position of discussion. 2 variations, r2 plus 4 and r9 equals to 6. If r2 plus 4, black will play r1 equals to 2. This move is not is criticized. But black, if black played correctly, he could manage to seize the advantage. So r1 equals to 2, p3 plus 1. So red tried to trade pawns, and black accepted. This would be the correct move. r2 plus 4 would not be a good idea because red would be able to push the horse across the river to attack. There's also h6 plus 5 as a possible attacking move. Now r2 plus 3, r2 equals to 3, attacking the chariot, counter attacking. Red makes this move, which is a good move. Red cannot make this move, otherwise he will lose material, because now this cannon will be attacking the chariot and the cannon will be capturing the cannon, so black would have gained some momentum. 3 equals to 6, and red directly captures the chariot. Now red in this spot, c5 plus 4, e7 plus 5. After trading material, black would have the initiative as he would have this horse under attack. c1 equals to 3 will be a powerful continuation, and black can be very satisfied with this position. Variation B, r1 equals to 2, c8 minus 1, a direct move. In the past, c8 equals 9 was played. It will be a standoff for both colors, and c8 minus 1 appears to give red more flexibility. So after black would now develop his left chariot. Instead, perhaps r2 equals to 4 would be better, but red will manage to steal an elephant and be attacking in this situation. So red would have a slight advantage, but black will still have a very playable game. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's video, and if you like the work that I've been doing, please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.